Hi everybody, it's Heidi with the Weathered Fence Post and welcome to our channel. My husband Steve and I are resellers in the Raleigh-Garner, North Carolina area, and we have two booths, one at Antiques at Gresham Lake in North Raleigh and one at Collected Treasures in Garner. So if you're ever in North Carolina or traveling through North Carolina, you can stop in at Antiques at Gresham Lake or Collected Treasures and look for the Weathered Fence Post, and that's where you're going to find all these great treasures that we go over. What we love to do on this channel is to take you out hunting for treasures and then go over the haul. Today's video is a continued haul video from some treasure hunting that we did a few weeks back at an estate sale and a private pick. We are still working through those great items. We got so much stuff that it's taking us several weeks to get it pushed into the booths. Now I'll tell you, each week I'm putting in between 50 and 100 items in each booth, and we still haven't pushed through all these items. So I bought a lot of small things, so that's why it's taking a little bit longer, because it takes a long time to price those small things and they don't take up much space in the booth. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's continue looking at all the great stuff that we found at the estate sale and the private pick that we went on a few weeks ago. A majority of the items that we're going to go over today are going to be going into Collected Treasures because we're getting ready for a great event down there. We are celebrating 15 years. Now, not we personally, the Weathered Fence Post, but Tammy with Collected Treasures is the owner of Collected Treasures. And you know, it's kind of rare that you have a one-owner vendor mall, and she has just done a fantastic job over the years. She has so many loyal, wonderful customers that come in every week to visit and shop with us, and we just can't say enough about her. We've been through a lot together. We have actually, the Weathered Fence Post, we have actually been with Collected Treasures since April of 2019. That's when we moved in down there. And I'll tell you, it wasn't shortly after that the world kind of went upside down on its head with you know what. And we worked through that, and then right after that, coming out of that, we went into a construction mode and had to, you know, move the booth and move the whole store over and deal with all the construction. So we all went through that together. We've also all gone through some losses, some personal losses, you know, both of us. It's just been a lot. There's been a lot going on, and we've weathered through that, and we've become friends through that too, and respect each other for our business sense and the way that we like to approach doing this business. So we're excited to celebrate 15 years with Tammy, and we're very proud to be a part of Collected Treasures. The first thing I want to show you is this fantastic tray that has like a scene from Paris. I don't know if you can see the Eiffel Tower in the background. And it's got a felted, we're going to get all kinds of glare. There's no way for me to avoid it, to try to find the best angle that I can. But there it is right there. You can see a carriage, horse and carriage, see the Eiffel Tower in the background. It's just this beautiful scene on this tray. It's a wooden tray, and I'm trying to determine if this wood is oak or walnut. It's really a pretty wood. It's got a felted back that is glued to it. I have thought about opening it up to try to clean it a little bit more under the glass, but I'm afraid that it's going to ruin it, make it hard, ruin that felt. I don't have any of that black felt to put back. And how do I know that this felt under, this is a felted picture, how do I know that this hasn't adhered to the glass and I'll ruin it? So I'm going to leave it as is, clean it up a little bit more, and we'll see how it does in the booth. I love it. It's a beautiful. I'm not going to try to remember while we're on camera whether I got these items at the estate sale or at the private pick. I logged it all, so when I go to price them, I will know where they came from. I will know how much, you know, to charge based on what they're worth plus what I paid for them. But either they came from the private pick or they came from the estate sale. Here's a beautiful Mexican pottery trinket box. I love the bird on that. It is marked Mexico on the bottom. It just is a really pretty blue color with the flowers, and it's in great condition. It's almost like a terracotta piece. Love that. I'm not sure if I showed you this chinoiserie elephant or not. It needs cleaning. It's quite dusty. Both of those sales that I went to, whether it was the private pick or the estate sale, were a little bit dusty, and that happens. That's okay. We're not afraid of a little dust. We can clean it up. I think he's got a great look. Marked I think that is China right there. Oh wait, here we go. Yeah, it says right there, made in China. But still, great piece. And I like elephants. I always have elephants in the booth. I love these. Look at these. These are little mugs, little elephant mugs. Blue and white. Blue and white is so popular with people, especially during the summer months. And these just have a great look in really good condition. And again, made in China. It's from Pier 1. That's cool. That's really neat. I didn't notice that when I was purchasing, so that's exciting. They're from Pier 1. Picked up this little tiny blue pottery vase. No markings on the bottom, just a cute little bud vase. This is just kind of fun. I don't know. We'll see how it does. It's a souvenir piece because it says on it Port La Nouvelle. I haven't even looked up where that Port La Nouvelle is. Probably in Italy somewhere, right? I just love the look of this boat. I'd like to get it conditioned and cleaned up a little bit, or maybe I leave it weathered. I just think it has a really nice look. It has a hook to hang it on the wall, so somebody could use it as a wall pocket and put some flowers in it. Just has a really nice look. And then here's some more souvenir pieces. These are from Belgium, and it says souvenir from Belgium right on it. But they're little shoes. They're so cute. And there's a pair of them. Let's see. Maybe they go like this. Now, I wonder if these are supposed to be like, well, no, they just got little holes. I thought maybe they were candle holders, but I think it's just designed to make it look like the opening of the shoe. Cute little wooden shoes. Any of the dowels I'm pretty certain I picked up from that estate sale, but here's a Raggedy Ann, not a Raggedy Andy. And I guess I'm gonna have to look and see. Usually like there's a little heart on the chest or something, but I don't know if it was just handmade. This reminds me of like from the 70s. My mother made dowels, and I remember the hair being this type of hair. So this just kind of reminds me of the 70s. I don't see any date on it, but I think she's cute. She's, she's weathered. She's got a little bit of dirt here and there, on her apron, but I'm not worried about that. I don't think it really matters. I think she's just got a nice look for a Raggedy Ann. We'll see if there's any Raggedy Ann collectors. I've had them in the booth before. It's not like they sell quickly. And then here's another doll that I picked up at that sale. And the reason I picked this one up, I usually wouldn't have picked this doll up. This is kind of a little creepy doll. Hair's kind of matted. But the reason I picked it up because it had these ribbons attached to it. Second place in Omaha, Nebraska at the United Federation of Doll Club's 23rd annual exhibit. So this is an annual exhibit. And it was from 1972, and this won second place. And then in the regional 10th, 14 annual, it looks like it won third place in 1971. So I thought this must be a good doll. And I think what makes this doll unique is I believe it's made of wax. This feels like wax to me. I'm like almost 100% certain this doll is made of wax. So I picked it up. I thought, you know what? A doll collector might really like to have this in their collection. And I picked up this little chair to sit her in. It's just a cute little boho chair. A lot of people use them for plant stands too. But I thought she would go really nice in there, and her ribbons are kind of sticking out where people could see them. They can't see the back side of them. Maybe I could turn them around so that the wording shows a little bit better on there. But anyway, I picked her up. I'm always going to pick up religious pieces. This is a Madonna with child, and I just love it. It's just a little tiny little plate. I think it's really beautiful. And then I picked up a Mary or a Madonna. Now, she's a chalkware piece. And chalkware, typically, you're going to see some damage. So she's missing her thumb there and part of her finger. on that hand, but otherwise she still actually has got really good coloring and not in too bad a condition. And again, it has that weathered look. We are the weathered fence post. It has that weathered look that some people really enjoy. They don't want perfection. I got to clean her up, of course. So I will get some of the dirt out of there. I don't want dirt in there, but I think she's really pretty. These guys need cleaning, and I don't know who they are. Steve keeps naming who they are, and I can't remember who they are. But here's one of them. I just loved them because they had those big heads, and I thought they were adorable. If I'm repeating, I don't think I've shown you these yet. If I'm repeating, I apologize, but I haven't put them in the booth yet, so I'm thinking I haven't shown it to you yet. There's one, and then they both say that they're made in Taiwan, so they're vintage. Here's the other one. I just think the big heads are adorable on these. You know, their heads are a little bit too big for their bodies, and I think they got a great look. These bowls, I'm pretty sure I picked these up from the estate sale. It's a nesting set of 3 of them, and I would say that these are copper. Boy, this is a hard one for me. These really got a nice patina on them. But man, can you imagine these cleaned up and that copper really shining? I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do. I wonder if I ought to try them first just the way they are, because the patina is fantastic on them for the people that are looking for that type of look. It takes a while for that patina to show up, so I think maybe I will try them like this. They kind of have a, what's the word? I can't think of the word right now. I know it, I say it a lot, but for some reason my brain, it's not coming through. But anyway, these have a good look. I think we'll try them just the way, primitive, that's the word, primitive. They have a great primitive look, so we'll try them just like that. We did go hunting a little bit this weekend. We wanted to do that barn sale, but it was raining, and I found out from Joanne, she went down there, and they had canceled it. But I kind of figured maybe they would, because it's been raining quite a bit here in North Carolina over the weekend and the first couple days of this week. But we did stop on our way out to see Steve's mom, we stopped at it's called Pause Forever, I think it's called. And it was in Hillsboro. We stopped there, and they were having a 50% off sale. I got this great crucifix. This is from Mexico. Look at all the little embellishments on it. I really, really love the look of this crucifix, or cross. I don't know, maybe it's a crucifix only if it has Jesus on it. So this would maybe just be a cross. But I love that heart on there. That looks like it's brass. And then there's all these little brass figurines on there. Fantastic look on this nice yellow wooden cross. We picked up a couple of brass salt and pepper shakers. Always going with the brass. Brass always does well. And I think they've got them marked on the bottom, so you know which one's salt and which one's pepper. But we always know the holes usually tell you which one's salt and which one's pepper. But we got white and we got black for salt and pepper. I couldn't believe this. A singing bowl. And I got this at such a great price. Now, it doesn't have the little wooden pestle, but I'm going to go get the one I have. I called it a pestle. I don't know. There's probably a specific name with these singing bowls, what these little wooden pieces are. If you ever come across these, always a good idea to pick them up, because usually these singing bowls, you can find these, but you can't find this. But you need this to make the bowl sing. And when you get it vibrating like that, you got a good sing. Well, this is going to be a short haul today because I've got to wrap it up and go. But here's some ephemera that I picked up. I really love the look of this. It is Family Traits, Song of Recitation, words by Valentine Havens, Jessie L. Please. I just really love the font. I think it's got a beautiful look. And I think somebody will absolutely love to have this to use as decor. Picked up this gorgeous copper bowl that's painted like with toll painting. I think it's fantastic. There's the back of it. Beautiful look. There were 2 of these. I almost picked up the second one, but when you held it like this, it really was kind of wonky. This one's not perfectly flat, but it wasn't as bad as the other one. Really a beautiful look on that. This has, I think, a little chip out of it somewhere. Oh, right there. A little chip in the paint right there. I think that can be touched up if I feel like touching it up. I may not. I may just put it at a low enough price that someone can enjoy this. But it's the sun and the moon, always a good piece to pick up. And then these little horses and the horse and the elephant, I believe these are from Norway. I was told that this is from Norway from the 70s, the person I bought this from. They said that was brought back from Norway. Now I'm not sure if this one is also from Norway because I picked that up at a separate sale, but he's a little elephant. And I love these little painted wooden pieces. Also got this little brass elephant. I think he's supposed to be an ornament because he has a little hook here to hang him, but I think an elephant can go in the booth. This little metal, I don't know if he's brass, but I think he is. Little metal elephant can go in the booth at any time. And then a stone anteater. I think this is an anteater. Certainly looks like one to me. Are they called aardvarks? Is that what they're called? A nice little stone piece. I told you, I picked up a lot of small things. Here's the last piece I'm going to show you. I do not know if it works. It is authentic. I love the design on it. It is beautiful. It does have its key in there. In the back, there is a key down in there. I don't know if you can see it. So we could maybe try to wind it and see if it works. It has metal feet. I picked this up at that private pick with Beth. I just think it's a fantastic look. Whether it works or not, I think somebody will absolutely love this piece. That's it. I gotta go. Running late, of course. All right, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful week. I don't know what's going on this weekend. I do know I have to work very hard at getting the booth set for that 15-year event. And then on Saturday, I kind of would like to go down to the event for a little bit. I can't do all day, but I'd like to, stop in for a little bit and visit with everybody and celebrate. And then Sunday, we'll probably be going up and refreshing Gresham. I really kind of need to refresh Gresham Friday also, so I don't know. Who knows? I'll see if I can get it all done. Either way, get out there yourself, find yourself some treasures, find something that puts a big smile on your face, and support your local people. As you can see, we really depend on it to stay in business and to be able to continue helping all these great items find new homes. Everybody have a wonderful week, and we'll see you on the next video, and I hope it's a hunting video for you. Thank you for watching until the end for this important announcement. My husband Steve, on Wednesday, it is I think Thursday, right? So it was just yesterday, yeah, it's Thursday now, was hurt very bad at work. He was burned severely over almost 50% of his body. He is in the burn center, and he will be for the next 4 to 6 months. We have a very long road ahead of us for recovery. I am going to ask for prayers from everybody. And I really debated whether I should share this or not, because it just seems like there's just been a lot of sadness that I've been sharing this year, but it's reality, it's life. And I even debated whether I should put this video up, but I had made the video the morning of this event, not knowing that this event was going to come into our lives in the middle of the day. And I want to get it up because Collected Treasures is having their 15-year anniversary, and I wanted to share that, and I'm excited about that. And I don't know what lies ahead for us now. I know that we're going to have a rough 4 to 6 months ahead of us, and then beyond, I'm sure. I know that there's going to be a lot of medical bills that we're going to be facing, and so I'm going to need whatever support I can get. And the best way that you can support me is to share this channel, to watch all my old videos if you haven't watched them. If you're bored, that helps me. If you're local, to go into our booths, and if you have anybody that you want to buy a gift for, hopefully maybe we have something in there that would be a perfect fit. That would help. That would help in this time. And I know a lot of people want to help. A lot of people have already reached out, and those are the kinds of things right now that might help. I don't know what, down the road, we're probably going to need help in different ways. It's just in the acute situation right now. I just got home. This is what it looks like when you've been in the hospital all night in a burn unit. But please pray for Steve. He's a wonderful, wonderful person. He is my best friend. And he's got a lot of hard days ahead of him. I don't know how good I will be at doing videos during this time. I might once in a while, just because I might need a break. So I'm hoping my channel doesn't die, because I appreciate every single person who made the decision to subscribe to our channel and join us. I want to keep that going. I need to keep it going. So I'll do my best. I've got a lot of things I've got to juggle, but I did want to share this with you in case, you know, you're wondering, where's Heidi and where's all her thrifting and hunting videos and hauls. So until I get back on here with some good news or an update, you know, maybe that's what I'll do for a little while on this channel. I don't know. I may update how he's doing. I don't know. It's going to be a rough road. So if you know anything about burn patients, it's rough. So please, please keep him in your prayers, keep me in your prayers, and live life. Live every day and enjoy it.